Flowing like water. Three with the smiles on the ops gonna blow. They all in the sewers and south in the clouds. I'ma stay down to the sound, to the sound, to the sound. On the floor to the cut the bill, cut the bill, cut with the pain to the cut the hill, cut the hill. Got no paper, told him quit the pocket, watching jeans ripping at the seams, holding on some bad foes. Schizophrenic with the bag, listen to the money, nigga praying every day. Glad to say I was broke, tell him battle. Now I got my bands up, 1000 on the bill just to keep the pants up. Only on the real note, I couldn't fake what I've been doing. All my real ones know this nigga riding for his 53, I'm throwing up, they see the chain, I keep it tough. Say she feeling little nigga, try to look. Say she love me for my smile, so I'm looking mean as seen his head squawking, so I'm...
We welcome you back to GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. It's the Raiders in possession of the ball as we get back into the action in quarter number 2. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Throwing to start the drive. Scruggs. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
A final shot before break. Scruggs. He'll rifle this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Raiders out in front. As we send you past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game, we skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Raiders offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as we transition into the second half of the season, you can see he's the NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Looking to throw. Scruggs.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Down the sideline he goes. Inside the 10.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Yeah, here in this third quarter, the whole complexion of the ball game flips on a dime there, CD. This is back to a one-score game.
And sometimes when your offense is sputtering, you as a defensive unit have to take it upon yourselves to say, we've got to go out there, maybe take a few chances along the way, and see if we can generate some points ourselves. And lo and behold, they were able to deliver.
It's complete. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. I guess the coach looked at the two-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a three-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
The Raiders offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 2.
Now a handoff up the middle. Goodrich, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Bryant with a catch right side. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Raiders.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Scruggs. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
They need 2. Here's third down.
Let's go.
Up the middle they go. Goodrich.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
Looking to throw. Scruggs. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 2.
Now a handoff up the middle. Goodrich.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 47 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Back to throw now on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there. His 21st touchdown of the season.
And the Raiders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands.
We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. They'll look to throw now on first down.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Raiders are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Well, these two teams met in Vegas earlier in the season with the Raiders winning that ball game. So if they can win again here in KC, they would pull off the season sweep. 2nd and 10.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Coleman. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Scruggs completes it to Coleman. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's caught by Bryant. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head.
Touchdown, Raiders! A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Raiders add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter.
Flushed out right, and he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and a couple. This is caught by Tucker.
Fighting through, and he's got space. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick six on the other side, and now they get a pick six of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick six from earlier in this game.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll set up a throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. He finds Ross right side. It's complete. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And Thomas has it. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. They'll look to throw here. And, oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
And the Raiders are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line, where they get him yet again, Charles. 5 interceptions in this game. You rarely see this, maybe a couple of times in a season, but this defense, they've been fantastic.
It's certainly an example of watching a defense that is in the zone, right? We use that term so often, but most of the time it's for people who are on offense. In this case, it's a defense as a whole, all locked in with each other, all ready to go.
60 by 6.
Right back to him on first down.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
On first down, Goodrich. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll keep it on the ground. Goodrich.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll run on first down. Goodrich. And able to work his way down to the 16.
gain of 7. Brings it.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.